And
now
we got a our Kenneth Walker, this or that. Running backs under 25.
Would you rather have Kenneth Walker or Miles Sanders for the rest of their career?
I think that's a pretty easy answer. I think it's Kenneth Walker.
Me too.
I hope this isn't recency bias.
I just think Kenneth Walker's a better player.
Any of the picks that we do make, I just hope it's not. You know what I mean?
Would you rather have Kenneth Walker or Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
See, it's interesting in that offense that Clyde's in. You know what I mean? Like, he's been used very well this year.
But how soon before Isaiah Pacheco takes over?
I don't know. I mean, he was the starting running back this week, and he had less snaps than Clyde and Jerick McKinnon. So, I don't know. They were high on Pacheco, but I would rather have Kenneth Walker, I think.
Me too. Would you rather have Kenneth Walker or A.J. Dillon?
Kenneth Walker. Because
I would too.
Because, like, it's like one of those things where you have, even like with the Zeke and Tony Pollard thing, Zeke makes $25 million a year. He's your number one running back. So Aaron Jones is still going to get the looks going moving forward. You know what I mean? So
would you rather have Kenneth Walker or Ramondre Stevenson?
I think moving forward, Seattle's going to be a better team over the next 5 years than the Patriots will be. I think Bill retires pretty soon.
I also think Damian Harris leaves.
Oh, okay.
And if that happens, Ramondre Stevenson, you saw what he did fucking last night.
No, I know.
Motherfucker had 8 catches. I don't know. I think that's close. I just think the thing about Ramondre is that he has 3 down workhorse ability, where I don't think Kenneth Walker does.
Yeah, I mean,
in this one, I'm probably taking Ramondre Stevenson.
I feel like it's a coin toss for me. I'm probably going to take Kenneth Walker just because I truly do think, like, we talked about the picks that they had this past year. I think they are going to be a decent team moving forward. I think they'll be better than the Patriots. I think the Patriots are on their fall to...
Yeah. All right, would you rather have Kenneth Walker or Travis Etienne now that James Robinson is gone?
This is crazy because I'm taking Etienne.
Hell no.
I actually am. He's looked so good. I've been high on him since he came out of college. Like,
yeah, he was
coming out of Clemson, I was like, wow, this guy.
I mean, I don't think he should have been a first round pick, but
neither should have Clyde.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, but I don't know. I mean, Etienne, he can catch the ball pretty well. He's gonna be in a. I expect that to be a high-powered offense, like with Trevor Lawrence. I feel like he's got to be in a high-powered offense, but I mean, we'll probably look back on this in 5 years and miss on every single one of these. I just can't pick Kenneth Walker for every one of them. Etienne's looked good the last couple weeks, so that's probably a little bit of recency bias as well. But I don't know. I think Etienne has a good shot to be a really good running back for the next few years.
Yeah, but I just think Kenneth Walker's a better runner. Etienne's better in the passing game, and I think Seattle will run the ball more than Jacksonville will. All right, next one we got Kenneth Walker or David Montgomery. I'm probably taking Kenneth Walker.
I'm taking Kenneth Walker.
I'm taking Khalil Herbert over David Montgomery.
Yeah, me too. I told Kim, I said they like Khalil Herbert. He didn't believe me, but
dude, literally when DeMont came back, that motherfucker
he did not play. He fucking balled out. But
all right, here's a big one. We got
I feel like it's not close.
Kenneth Walker or 24-year-old Saquon Barkley.
For me, it's Saquon. If he stays, both of them obviously they stay healthy.
Yeah, I'm taking Saquon too.
I'm taking Saquon though, just because without injury, his ceiling is higher than any running back in the NFL.
Best running back in the league, fully healthy.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah, I agree. So,
without a doubt, and Kenneth Walker could be like a Derrick Henry, like best runner type, or like a Nick Chubb best runner, but he's not going to be the best running back. Where Saquon's elusive, strong, good receiver,
yeah.
Like it's tough.
I agree.
But next one we got Kenneth Walker or J.K. Dobbins.
Give me Kenneth Walker. J.K. Dobbins is not pretty when he can stay healthy.
I mean, he tore his ACL.
Towards ACL, now he's got a
something in his knee.
Yeah, it's like a arthroscopic type injury.
Yeah, he's got arthroscopic surgery or whatever, clean up. You taking Kenneth Walker or Javonte Williams? Javonte Williams is super young.
Who are you taking? With the way Javonte runs,
yeah,
I don't know if I
ain't coming off ACL.
Yeah,
you're basically skipping next year and betting on 2 years now, 2 years out forward. Well, but even then, he's only 23.
Well, I mean, he tore his ACL pretty early. I wouldn't be surprised to see him back.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like he's not gonna be as effective.
Yeah, probably not.
It'll be like Saquon.
But the way
last year, how Saquon was.
Yeah.
Not really good, and like now he's 2 years removed. And you're like, okay, he actually looks like Saquon. So I'm saying like Javonte, but at that point he's still only 23.
Just the way he runs scares me, man. That's a hard way to run in the NFL.
I mean, Kenneth Walker runs hard too, though.
He does. So it's scary, especially coming off the ACL. I'd probably take Kenneth Walker.
I'd probably still take Javonte Williams because better pass catcher. I think Denver's offense is going to be better. I mean, granted, they're not good this year, but at some point they have to figure it out.
I mean, I hope they do for your sake and a lot of other people's sake. But DeAndre Swift, what do you think? Another healthy thing.
If they're both healthy, I'm taking DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, me too. But DeAndre Swift, like you said earlier,
he has baked-in injury risk.
Yeah.
He's like a Dalvin Cook. You can lock him in and miss games.
Yeah.
But
if he's healthy for a full season for the next 6 years, I'm taking Swift, 100%.
He's the best.
He's got one of the higher ceilings in the league.
Yeah,
not the highest, but one of the highest.
He's better. He's one of the better pass catchers out of the running back position.
But he's a little smaller, which is probably why he gets hurt so much. But I still like him moving forward.
Next one, we got Kenneth Walker or Najee Harris. I think this is wild because like coming into the year, I feel like it'd been no-brainer Najee, but after seeing, he just looks slow.
I did not know how big he was until he stood next to Jalen Waddle.
He's massive.
It's like comparable to fucking Derrick Henry.
It's like Derrick Henry and fucking Mark Ingram type shit.
Yeah, but I will say Ken was right. I had my doubts about like people were doubting Najee Harris in fantasy this year, but it's looked bad. It hasn't looked great.
I think Jalen Warren looks better than Najee Harris, which is I'm probably taking Kenneth Walker.
I would too.
Like Najee, the whole thing was like, yeah, he's a great pass catcher, but they haven't fucking used him. If you're not going to use him as a pass catcher, he's gonna get cool. He throws a mean stiff arm and shit, but you get 5 yards. What the fuck does that do? And Kenneth Walker can bust off a 7-yard run at any time.
Yeah.
Najee has no home run ability, and if he's not getting passing down work, he's a fucking 2-down grinder who's getting 4 yards a carry.
If that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm taking Kenneth Walker.
I agree. It sucks when you say that because I was really high on Najee. I like him. I liked him coming out of college. It sucks that he got put in that team that just.
I mean, last year he was good because.
but you never know. Like,
he got a shit ton of volume. But like, this year the volume's down and they're not using him in the passing game.
So like, what if that team does what they do? I'm still taking Kenneth Walker, but I'm just saying there's a chance they're not firing Mike Tomlin. So he's been there 17 years and hasn't had a losing season yet. Probably will this year.
Yeah.
But he's not getting fired anytime soon. But what if they start to do like they did with Saquon and build that team around him? You know what I mean?
I don't think that happens. They need a line. They need to draft fucking 5 offensive linemen.
I mean, the Giants have done it. They've failed every single year. Their line has progressively gotten worse.
I mean, Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal look good this year. They're past 2 first-round picks.
Well, Evan Neal, he's out for a couple weeks, so I don't know. He's probably not out for the whole season, though, I don't think. But it just sucks. Like, but maybe they build around Najee. I don't know. I mean, I doubt Mike Tomlin does something like that.
No.
But the biggest one,
Kenneth Walker or 23-year-old Jonathan Taylor.
I'm taking Jonathan Taylor.
Me too.
I
think he's a better runner.
I do, and I think that.
And I think the Colts, if they're tanking this year, they're going to get a quarterback, and that team is like that again.
Yeah, and I think that like we're going to see him be a little better the next 8 weeks.
I mean, his line's been terrible.
Yeah, they've been terrible, and they've tried this bullshit with the veteran quarterback for 3 years in a row. It's just not worked out.
Go get somebody.
They tried to turn Matt Ryan into a gunslinger again, not working. I think Jonathan Taylor is still one of the premier backs in the NFL. Like, any team would love to have him on their team.
He's so young, so
if you were to
good.
call Seattle right now, it's like, hey, we'd love to trade for Kenneth Walker. We'll give you Jonathan Taylor. They're literally hanging the phone up and putting him on a plane.
Yeah, for sure.
To Indy. So, I'd rather have Jonathan Taylor. That could change, though. You just never know. But that's my favorite segment by far, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
We missed a couple segments this week, but we got
We got some fun ones.
Yeah, we got some fun